Want some advice? Stay on the pavement.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
there
going
we
to say
go,
this
yeah.
isn't a very quotable
No,
movie.
it's
No,
not.
but you found one.
Yeah.
Found something.
It was the equivalent of that road there.
Yeah.
Welcome to Screams and Streams, the podcast that looks at the best and worst horror movies as rated on Rotten Tomatoes from 1970 onwards. I'm your host, Sam, and with me are my co-hosts,
Mike.
and
Chad.
be sure to check us out on Instagram. Our handle is @ScreamStreamPod. Also, check out our website, screamsandstreams.com, for more information about the films we're looking at. Just a warning, if you don't like spoilers, we recommend that you stop listening now, check out the film, and then rejoin us for our discussion. Today, we're looking at a film suggested to us by a listener. It is Walter Klenhard's 2002 film, Disappearance. And on Rotten Tomatoes, there's only an audience score of 44%. So let's get into it. Mike, do you have a summary for us?
I do. A family driving through Nevada decides to take some snapshots at an out-of-the-way ghost town named Weaver, and horrible things start happening.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
That is what happens.
Perfect. So Chad was already trying to take a sip of our sinister sip.
Yeah, it was.
Trying
yeah.
to get a sneak in there. So Mike, what are we drinking today?
This is Make Me Disappear from Blue Chair Bay Rum.
Blue Chair.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Cool beans.
Oh.
That's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's white rum, cognac, lemon juice, orgeat syrup or almond syrup, and demerara syrup.
I can really taste the almond.
There's
That threw me off. Like,
Lots of syrup.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
sweet, but it's pretty good.
Did you say amaretto?
No, cognac.
Oh,
Orange
okay.
cognac.
Oh, okay.
And the orgeat is the almond syrup.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's very almondy, I would say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
It's tasty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
it's probably gonna get me
It's the
heartburn.
best one of the three, I would think, that we've had today.
Yeah, I would say so too.
If
actually.
any cops are listening, I do not drink 3 before I
four.
drive.
No.
They're half portions.
Yeah, we got them down. Perfect. Thanks for that, Mike. Now we're going to head into our first impressions. Chad, have you seen this film before?
I've never seen this film before, although I've seen films like it.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen this particular one. My first impression was it was made for TV.
Yeah.
And when I went into my research, it was confirmed that it was a made for TV movie. Not a lot of blood or gore, pretty basic. Probably could have watched it with my son.
Yeah.
I've seen movies like it before, so nothing really surprised me about it. It followed the same formula as the other ones. So
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised by anything. There was one instance I was just like, what the fuck? And I'll get into that later. But I wouldn't say I enjoyed this version. It was okay. Didn't surprise me. It wasn't awesome. It was a movie that I watched.
Yeah. Mike?
Yeah. It was weird because watching this, I'm like, I think I've seen this. But I think it's just because, yeah, like Chad said, I've seen many a film exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was very familiar. And I got frustrated at the made for TV aspect because it could have been a much better, creepier movie.
Oh, it
Yeah.
could have been way creepier.
Yeah.
And so it was a disappointing experience because I wanted more from it and didn't get it.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think it needed more. I
Yeah.
wanted more craziness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there just wasn't.
And so at an hour 32, could have been a little shorter, but I watched it straight through, at least enjoyed what I watched for what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just felt like it was just a step away from what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would agree. I'd never seen or heard of it, but it followed like our tropes when we go into them, like having 10 or 12 tropes
Yeah. It's
per
just-
person is really showing that, it's predictable. We've seen all of these things before. I agree. I'm like, at the ending, you're like, oh, like that's it
Yeah.
kind of thing. You're like happy it's done or whatever, but I don't know. It was like fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing. And the lack of gore, the lack
Yeah.
of any of that was like
Yeah.
kind of frustrating. I
Or
would
the
say.
lack of a monster even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which it's like,
I get
You're
into
okay-
that in
Oh,
another.
okay,
get
we'll leave
into
it.
another category, but but I agree. I totally agree.
yeah. All right. Now we'll head into our Tropes Hall of Shame. Chad, what have you seen before?
Well, panning away for a kill
Yeah.
in the
Yep.
scene right at the beginning. Also, creepy old guys, cryptic warning
Yep.
Yep.
that we just heard in our introduction. Stay on the pavement.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? What do you think it fucking means?
Is it a gravel road? Or is it cement?
And as they approach that road, they look over and it's like, I'm on pavement. That's not pavement.
Let's go.
There
that
we
way.
go.
Yep.
Those are my first two.
I also had the warning from Sketchy Dude. The bar going quiet when
yeah.
Oh, when people
outsiders
walk in,
come in,
yeah.
everyone looks over and it's like, okay. And then scenery scenes in the opening credits. It's either a scenery montage
Yeah.
or it is a driving scene. It's
Yeah.
one of the two, always. Mike.
I had kids don't like the new stepmom
Mm-hmm.
in a broken family.
But I think it's only the daughter. The other guys are kind of okay with it. And
Well,
one's just a family friend.
One's just a family friend, yeah.
But the other guy was like, oh, how'd you get so cool, Patty? And he's like, all right with her. But it's the daughter that's super bitchy.
Yeah, I guess. So just
Right.
the kid, yeah. Yeah. Kate. We'll get into Kate later.
Yeah.
And another trope of no cell signal, and it messes with their compass as well.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I had that.
Chad, what did you have?
I had shit ton of cobwebs. I also had, oh, we should separate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then on top of that, them separating and then leaving the group to check out a sound. So like the
Yeah.
double separation.
Yes. Yeah.
I also had car doesn't start,
Yep.
Yeah.
and a gun wrapped in a cloth.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny because when
No one will look inside this tea towel.
when they got to the
Sourdough or a gun.
when they got to the ghost town, they walked into that area and then they walked out and Jude was downstairs and he was just like, I bet you that car's not going to start. And they climbed in and he's like, yep, I told you. Yes, son, I know.
Yeah. Mike, what else did you have?
I had a confessional on video
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
And the owl or animal in the darkness jump scare.
Yep, I had that one too.
Yep.
Chad, what else did you have?
Cops don't believe the story.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the crazy guy in the jail cell. Like, I wouldn't say I've seen a crazy guy in a jail cell always, but there's always someone that confirm, hey, you're right. There is something wrong with this
Yeah.
town. You
Yeah.
gotta go. Like,
And they're always a fringe, like
Yeah, it's always like, ugh, like,
yeah.
homeless.
I don't want to
or-
talk to you.
Yeah.
So you think these are aliens?
yeah. I also had the wind and the crickets.
Oh,
The crickets were loud; they were chirping, and then not listening to the kids
Mhm.
as a whole.
Yep.
Mike, did you have any others?
Yeah, I had the killer POV
Yep.
and an abandoned mining town.
Yeah.
They are spooky. Chad, anything else?
Just to double up on your one where they walk into the diner and everybody turns and looks. Again, they ask about Weaver. Everybody turns and looks. It's like someone took the record off and they all just,
Yeah.
oh, he's asking about the town. So that was one.
Mike, do you have any others?
I do.
Oh, okay, keep going. Mine have doubled up.
Something in the pocket stops a bite or bullet with the snake.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. The snake bite. Yeah.
Just, I could talk about that a little.
What a lame kid. Like, yeah, it hurts, it hurts. No, it doesn't.
I laughed so hard.
Yeah, I know. He's balls down. He's like freaking out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's stepping on a ladder and it breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Does anyone else have, or do you want me to just?
You just keep going.
Okay. Wandering the desert, walking in circles,
Mm-hmm.
and it must be on a burial site or radiation poisoning causing the issue.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's everything.
Nice.
Are they 100% they're not going to find any kind of water source in that area? Like they just throw their canteen away?
Yeah.
It's like, you might want that.
They
Don't
just
need this
say,
anymore.
well, don't need to carry this anymore. They
Don't
tuck
need
it
any
away.
water.
And it's that old school canteen.
Yeah.
Those are just super heavy and not not usable at all.
All right, now we're going to, with all of those tropes, what would have stopped this movie from happening?
Should we all say it together or like just don't go to Weaver?
Yep.
Don't
Don't
go
go to
to
Weaver. Don't go to Weaver. LOL is my note.
Yeah.
Mine was if people act weird about a place, don't go there. But
Yeah.
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 It's super suspicious. I also said don't separate from the group because that caused some of the shenanigans.
Right.
And then with going, when they justify going to Weaver, they're like, we'll get to the motel at 9. I was like, that's an insane time to get to your hotel. Like you want to check in early, have dinner. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sounds like an awful plan.
Kid wants to go swimming.
Yeah. There's no time at 9. Like I'm in bed. I'm in my Jimmy Jams. I'm watching TV. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, it would be if it were like my family and we're driving, we would definitely like the wife is just she seems to like kind of have it together, but she just whatever you guys want to do, I'll do. And I don't know. We would have a conversation, be like, no, we're not going. It's 35 miles out of the way.
makes no sense.
35 miles.
Yeah. It's like that's not just a like let's shoot off the road for a bit. It's like a full drive out of the way to go to this place that people have told you not to go to, and then you got to get back on the road and get to Two Wells, which is another however many hours away.
Yeah.
Just doesn't make
to
any
go
sense.
take some pictures. And
Yeah,
it's
because your
shitty
kid wants to
pictures,
take
too.
some pictures.
and not even the kid that she wants to win over either.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, the daughter.
Yeah, if
or
you want to
something.
win over the daughter, go swimming.
Yep.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No wonder she hated her just when she was swimming.
We'll just take a quick detour to this
That takes a whole day, like
abandoned town. Yeah.
to take some pictures that they said doesn't exist or whatever. Or did they say it doesn't exist?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said they don't know.
They don't know what it is.
Any
So it's
town
like,
of Weaver. And then the guy said, just stay on the paved path.
yeah. So I'd be like, okay, that doesn't exist. So
Which is another thing about don't go back in the house. If the townspeople were just, and I guess this is the whole town mystique, but if the townspeople were just upfront and just said, I don't know, some weird stuff happens at that place, don't go.
yeah.
But I think they need to, like, they can't say that really because they need to get more people.
Yeah.
to the-
Yeah.
I don't know, because they're all in on it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, that comes in my hiding a shadow. But yeah, we'll talk about
And
that
if they're
later.
all in on it, why don't they just say, oh, yeah, it's just down the road 35 miles?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I don't really get it. And that's why I was kind of like, oh, like with the ending.
Yeah, there's exactly. Like, there's just some confusion that happened. I don't understand what the town's getting out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or why they need souls for Two Wells,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Because it's like, if you want them there, then you would say, oh, yeah, like there's a downed plane. Don't forget to stop at that. Or
Right,
like,
yeah.
if you see
Yeah.
the plane, you're in the right, and they'll be downed plane. That sounds so cool. Like,
Yeah, you would
let's
be
go.
trying to get them there.
instead of like denying it,
Yeah.
because they're not trying to help. Like, they're not saying, well, I guess he's saying stay on the pavement.
Yeah. I don't know. Because it's not like, I mean, I don't need more backstory, but is it like they can't say outright don't go, but they can't also, like,
Yeah, they can't be like, go.
This-
Yeah, it's like they want to warn them, but they don't
Yes.
want to warn them.
Yeah.
Like the sheriff seems to be the one that wants everybody there.
yes.
Yeah.
But then the town seems to be like, don't go there. And even the sheriff says, I don't know of a Weaver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Because he goes, take me back. But
Yeah.
was that just to trap them there?
I think so.
Yeah.
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 So I think the sheriff was all.
He was, yeah,
Well, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
most complicit.
Anywho.
Okay. One-liners. We said it wasn't a super quotable movie. Chad and I have some goose eggs here. But Mike, you had a line. Was it the opening line?
Oh, no. It's just when they're in the town at night and everything is like the dad's acting as if nothing's going to go wrong. It'll be fine in the morning. It'll be fine in the morning. And the mom comes and says, like, she asks, like, you went to get the gun because, and he's like, I hate to be wrong. I just thought that was actually a good line.
Yeah.
That's all I had for lines from the film.
Cool. Cool. All right. Now we're going to head into what doesn't hold up. Chad, what didn't hold up for you?
A few things. First of all, the slow motion fall into the mine.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she's able to fall on that one rickety platform.
That didn't break with the weight
that
of her
didn't
body.
break
Yeah.
with the weight of her body coming down. And then she's able to climb out of that hole
Yeah.
with the rickety ladder that's there. I just didn't buy that whole section.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why the whole entire floor. Like if you're walking into a place like that, wherever you step, you're going to feel like, oh, these, like he does say the floor is unstable
Yeah.
at one point. But when you're walking into it, you're going to notice that something's not right
Mm.
before you hit the big hole.
No, only those two planks.
Yeah. And then she walks in, hits those two planks and boom down, and she's able to be supported by it. I just didn't buy that.
Yeah.
No.
And I'll do one more.
Yep.
I didn't find the effects very, very good. Like the wind storm that comes out, it looked,
That was weird.
That was super weird.
it was weird and it looked really fake.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just didn't buy that.
No. Mike, what about for you?
I had just the quality. It was from 2002, but it looked like it was a 1980s
Yes.
movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just put like, Katie's right about like getting away,
Yeah.
but a bit of a down, but a total downer. Like it's just shitty
she's so
shitty
mean.
attitude through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. She did not want to go on this trip.
Yeah.
You want to go with, is it Patty? The
Yeah.
Yeah.
wife?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she's like, I wish she would have stayed home. She's always on her phone.
Yeah.
Like,
working, I think.
Well, yeah,
She's
she's releasing 2 books.
yeah. Busy woman. It's very successful too. It sounds like maybe. Depending on
Sounds
how our
like
books-
maybe.
well, depending on how our books do.
Yeah.
I said I didn't understand why the video camera still worked and the battery was still good, but nothing else worked.
Well, they played the tape in their video camera.
But theirs was still working, but no other
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but no other electronics.
But I guess there wasn't really. It was just the compass in the car.
Yeah, it was just the compass and the cell phones.
And then they cut the cords on the So
Because the flashlights were still working.
yeah, okay, never mind. And then he didn't clear the house before deciding to sleep in it all night. So they sleep and there's like clearly the guy, someone upstairs, right? The monster thing is around, but he didn't clear, like he didn't go in and make sure it was safe before.
Yeah.
Like I know you don't imagine anyone's going to be there, but there could always be a squatter. You don't know. You don't know. Chad, what else did you have? Anything?
I don't think so. I think I'm good.
Mike?
I just had the getting bit by the snake scene just was terrible. Like it was bad acting. It was stupid.
Well, it was overdone, right? Like he was really chewing up the scenery with the thinking
It hurts.
I don't want to die. I don't want to die. It's like, okay.
You didn't even get bit. And then on top of that too, like the rattlesnake itself, like jumping out.
Yeah.
It was really, I laughed at that whole scene. I thought it was hilarious. It was my moment.
Well, and they didn't know what kind of snake that was. Like when I looked at it, it was like a black and red.
Almost looked like it almost had a flat head like a cobra.
When I first saw it, I did think it was a cobra, and I was like, well, a cobra wouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Like right in the sand, just kind of hanging out.
No, they look for shade.
Yes.
Just in the middle.
So they always
on
tell
a
you in the
hill.
desert, don't step down near shade. Like,
Anyway.
All right. Now we're going to move into our most gratuitous scene. I didn't find anything gratuitous, but Chad, what did you find?
I thought the point of view shots were too much.
oh, that's
Yeah.
what I had. Yeah.
And as it's coming through, the first couple of times I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But then when it was all the time, this entity or whatever it was, like the one guy says it was the mine people. Then we like hear about alien. I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
it
don't know.
is because you never know. And then, so I just thought that was way too much.
And with no payoff.
No,
No,
Yeah.
you don't get to see it. You don't get to understand what's going on.
there's no
Yeah.
death.
I
Like
don't like
after,
it. Yeah.
Mike, what was gratuitous?
So
for
I
you?
had the POV, but then also just the number of flies at that gas station and
Oh.
in the diner. Just-
Yes.
I would, if I went anywhere with that many black flies, I would not order food. No matter
No.
how hungry I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I'd get a chocolate bar from the gas station and get out of there.
Yeah. all right, now we're going to look into what was terrifying or titillating, which was nothing for any of us.
Nope.
Nothing
No.
terrifying
Anything?
or titillating. No.
Nothing came to you. Okay. All right. Now we're going to head into what stood the test of time. I had a couple. I said the POV and the tunnels kept me intrigued to start with.
Yeah.
And then like that feeling of being watched kind of thing with
Yeah.
the from the other building, like when she was going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I was like, at the start, they were good, but then I agreed that it was too much. And then I did like the pile of flashlights and toys and touristy stuff. When
Yeah.
they found that, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of spooky. Like, and so
Yeah.
they kind of know like, oh, fuck, like this is bad.
Yep.
That's all I had. Chad, what did you have?
Kind of the same thing. I thought the acting was good, like
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah.
I mean, there were parts where I was just like, okay, but for like the mom and dad did a really good job. I also liked the finding of the cars.
Yeah.
And the finding of all the things that he was keeping as mementos or whatever,
Yeah.
the people that got taken. So those were my two.
Mike, what about you?
I just had, and I know it's kind of cheesy and it, whatever, but I kind of like the everybody's in on it twist. Where, where the people get taken, but they're not killed. They just become a part of that town.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And especially at the diner with that reveal.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, whoa, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know why or
don't know
how
why, yeah.
or
Yeah,
anything,
I
but-
wish there was a little explanation as to why that is. Like, obviously, the cult symbol or whatever has something to do with it that was on the wall there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the cars make that symbol as well
Yeah.
that they
Right.
show in the end. But we have no understanding of what that even is.
No.
Yeah. And it's like,
What even the hell is that?
and you don't know if you went like, and that's the thing with the quality with it looking so old, you just know whatever it was bad. So I'm
Yeah.
curious
Yeah.
if they had something and they're like, we need to cut that out.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, I would agree. All right, now we're going to look at moments that made us laugh out loud. Chad did not laugh at anything in this film.
I did not.
Too bad. Mine was the rattlesnake or whatever snake bite.
Oh, yeah.
And then I also thought when the dad was in the car dump and was trying to get and rush to get his vehicle, I said it was hilarious. He was just parkouring and jumping around, like flailing. He was nimble in that moment. After being in the desert. I've never seen a guy
put a battery in that fast.
Yeah.
Impressive.
With no tools.
Nothing. He was quick, and he was in the desert for a full day.
Yeah. Like, thankfully, he found the one working battery.
Yes.
Yes, that's
the
right.
only one.
In that stack of batteries.
Yes.
So it's
one of them. Mike.
I had when the car's not starting in the town, he lifts up the hood and he's like, I can't remember who says it. It's like, looks like an engine. Like, yeah, that's my guess too.
Patty says that. Yeah. It looks like an engine. My guess too. Do you know what's wrong with it? Nope.
Yeah. Because that is 100% me. If I broke down on the side of the road, I would lift up my hood and be like, yep, engine's still in the car.
Yep.
Like,
you start like grabbing things. Is anything loose? I don't know.
I wouldn't even look. I'd be like,
maybe it's meant to be loose. I don't know. Yeah. And then my other one was when they're trying to drive out and they get blocked at both ends. It's like, we're not trapped. And then I just put built Ford tough. Because it
is a Ford. Yeah.
Oh my God. So one of the comments I made, I think I was texting one of my friends. I said, I was like, this feels like a car commercial for that vehicle.
Right.
Because I was like, the way that is like when it launches out and it's like flying through the air, they're saying how great it is. He's talking about the model. People are like, oh my God, I love your vehicle. And he's like, I was like, this is a car ad. Like, it was like this is like 75%.
I never actually really thought about it, but yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to look at what was eerie or ear splitting. Chad, Mike, you didn't have anything?
No.
I didn't have anything. No. I did mention earlier with gratuitous. I'm going to say that the heavy breathing was ear splitting for me by the end.
Yeah.
I got tired of it.
Yeah. Mine just said the sounds were too much, like the tension and spooky reveal sounds I felt were a little bit too much. And then I said when he's driving through the smoke.
Or whatever that was.
Whatever that was. But the music was so much when he got into the car and he's driving. This is like the ad. It's like coming out of the smoke and into the haze kind of thing. And I was like, where'd it come from? Like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
But I said the music in that scene was also too much. So, All right. Now we're going to look at moments that made us say, what the fuck? Mike.
Mine both have to do with Patty in the hole. And the first one is, where is the ladder? Because every time we see the camera down the hole, there is no ladder in that shot.
Yeah.
So just, what the fuck? That's bad.
Kind of shows up.
Yeah.
And then why the fuck does Matt go in the hole?
Yes. I have that in Hiding in the Shadows.
Don't go in. Don't come in. Don't come in. I'm coming down. Like,
and it's like he's the stronger one who could probably pull them out with a rope. Like, I'm just saying, like, I know they could make a pulley system, but
no, but
like, it just doesn't make sense.
My only thing with that is I think he feels like he should be the protector. So he goes down there to help her because he thinks he can be of some use down there.
Yeah.
But that's all I could come up with.
Yeah, I'm like, not about that.
Not about that.
No. Chad, what moments made you say, what the fuck?
The end and the windstorm.
Yep.
That's it. I didn't understand the ending very well. Like, even though it would, like, they have to be part of the town, I don't know why.
Right.
So I don't know what that connection is and why they're okay with it.
Yeah.
Right.
By the end, they're just, this is what we do now. How are the kids? Oh, they're good. Really, really good. And
that's it.
Yeah. I just didn't understand that. And the windstorm just came out of nowhere. And I was like, like he talks about whether it was like the hill people. And then all of a sudden we have this entity that just shows up and creates a storm that you can't see through. Mm-hmm. And it chases them.
Yeah. It's like Emotep from the Mummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's right. Okay. So those were my two.
Awesome. All right. Now we're going to head into what was hiding in the shadows. Chad, you only had one. What was hiding in the shadows for you?
Well, our ending. Like, I just didn't understand it. I was like, why are they complicit to be part of this town?
Yeah.
And what did they hit when they were leaving Two Wells?
That was the entity, wasn't it?
The thing came out.
Yeah.
It looked like a beaver pelt. They got hit the windshield and it flipped the whole entire car over. Right, and then they're like, no. And then next thing you know, he's the gas station dude.
Yeah.
And where did the gas station guy go? Does he just replace him like
I started maybe they
newbie.
work.
The
Children of the
different
Corn.
shifts.
Like, he just turns into a younger guy that doesn't care if flies are crawling in his mouth. Like, I don't understand.
I just took it like different shift.
Yeah.
The graveyard shift.
You get the morning, I take the evening.
Mike, what about for you?
I just had, this was just maybe bad production or bad budget, I don't know, but the waitress is wearing a blue plaid shirt. And then when they watch the video of like that they discover and it's footage of the town, the waitress is wearing the exact same outfit. So it's just like, oh, the costume department obviously didn't have a lot of money, but that's
Or do they just never change?
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
Once you're in that town, you're just in that town. It's like Invasion of the Body Snatchers, because when they went to order the food,
Yeah.
they saw that girl and those guys, and they didn't revisit this. Those young kids just stared at they turned and stared at them. And I thought, oh, there's going to be something that happens here. They're going to attack them in the hotel room, and nothing happened.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I didn't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
Another question I had was when Patty's in the hole and she's starting to go up the ladder, she says, "What the hell?" when she's climbing. But like, I don't get why she said that, because like the entity is coming through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Nowhere near her yet, because it takes a long time for it to get. And she's like, "What the hell?" As if somehow she hears it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, I think we mostly talked about the kid going down the hole, the ad for the car. I said it would take up to 12 hours, according to Google, to walk that 20 miles.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, but I guess someone had to, because we're...
And he says they'll do it in 6, right?
Yeah. And I was like, that doesn't seem right. Like, and so Google did say 5 to 12 hours. So I guess it's in the scope if he's going quick.
Depends on how fast you're going, I guess.
And on the train, apparently. How many hills? That was it for me. Mike, what was your last one?
My last one was just, and I didn't get it. Like when the car's disabled in the town, they show a wire hanging down. So something was disconnected to disable it.
Yeah.
Then they move it to the car graveyard. Why wouldn't they disable it again? I know he has to switch the battery.
Yeah.
So it just seemed weird. Like you think that you would kill all the vehicles, all the batteries, or pull the wires or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Light
would
them on.
basically destroy the vehicle.
Yeah, light it
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you don't want people to escape.
Yeah.
That's the other question I had is what killed it in the first thing? Because they don't make it glaringly obvious. Like in that you're right, because when he finds it in the car graveyard, he immediately knows there's no battery in here. I got to put the battery in and then I can drive it. But when they're there, the battery's there.
Yeah. So that's why when the camera's underneath the car and they come out, there's
There is
Yeah.
a
wire
There's
single
a
wire
wire.
hanging
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. Okay.
Yeah. But then it's not clear. So they must have rehooked up the wire, like you're saying.
Yeah, to then start the car to drive it away, because the battery is in the engine compartment.
But don't you check under your vehicle? Like I would check under my vehicle.
These guys seem pretty fine just staying the night there. Which, like, also, why would you go and stay in the creepy, like, house? Why wouldn't you, I'm just, like, a big fan of, like, just sleep in the car,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like, anytime camping, it's like, just sleep in the car.
Well, and what is this trip?
Yeah.
Like, are they camping? Like, why are they even on the road?
Yeah, they don't.
Because they have all their camping gear,
Yeah.
but they're staying in hotels.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Oh, that was my other thing. The camping gear. I just noticed this for the don't go back in the house. But it's like once they have Ethan at the end, they should just leave.
Yes.
Like, don't go back to the motel for any reason.
No, just leave. Get the fuck out. And especially because, like, that kid is, like, messed up. He's, like, seen some shit. So we don't
know what happened to him. He
No.
fell in some ravine
Allegedly.
in the desert.
And again, Katie's right, because she's like, no, let's just go. I don't want to go back to the motel.
Yeah. And it's like, listen to her. She really doesn't want to go.
But then they do try to drive away and they get hit by the beaver pelt.
Right.
Right? So- my God, they're big out here with no water source to speak of or trees or.
Oh, that's funny. All right, let's take a look at Fright Done Right. So which films did it better or not? Mike.
I just had the Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, me too.
Either one.
Yeah, I had the same. Chad?
I had Wrong Turn
Yeah.
and The Hills Have Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I thought they were just stronger films.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, now we're going to take a look at our bonus features. Not a lot here. Chad, what bonus features did you dig up?
Town called Two Wells, featured in the film, is a real-life country township in South Australia where the movie was entirely shot.
Mm.
I knew this right from the beginning. When I saw it, I was like, oh, the LA Law actors. And that is Harry Hamlin and Susan Day both co-starred in LA Law. in 1986. That's when that series was on?
Yeah.
My God, I'm old.
I didn't have much. There's no town in Nevada in the US called Weaver, but there's also an American town called Weaverville in North Carolina. And there's a town called Weaver in Alabama. That's all I got. Mike, what do you got?
The only thing I have is the international titles. Brazil called it Mystery in the Desert.
Okay.
And France called it The Shadows of the Desert. And everything else was
not
just
a single shadow in this film.
Yeah.
The fruits of the devil.
Yeah.
Crazy. Okay. Well, let's put this on our watch.
All right, let's do it. Yeah.
Mike, where would you put this?
Oh, this is tough. It's like I said, it was, at least I was entertained through it. It definitely didn't get to where I wanted it to be. So to me, it's a 4 because like almost any other family in a car gets stopped in the wild somewhere is a better movie than this. So that's the subgenre. Family in a car gets stopped in the wilds. But yeah, for me, it's a 4. It's not really worth crossing over the 5 to check out, but it's not terrible. Just disappointing.
Yeah.
Like a father. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
I was kind of hovering same type of thing, like 3, 4, or 5. Like, where would I put this? Like, it is entertaining, like not ish. Like, you were engaged enough, I think, because you wanted to kind of know like what was in there.
Yeah.
And it did have flaws, and it looked old. But I was like, it's not really a 3. Like, I wasn't bored or anything through it, which I usually am with those 3s.
Yeah.
I'll agree with Mike, and I'll put it as a 4 on the scale. Chad?
Yeah, we got 3 4s. I agree. I was engaged. Like I watched it the whole time. I didn't stop it and be like, I can't handle this or whatever. And I thought, the adult actors did well, but I think it had a lot more potential because it was made for TV. They had to go a more watered down version.
Yeah.
And I think it could have been a lot better. I just wish they would have explained a little more about the town.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to add the trope where they find old newspaper articles or whatever in there. Like, what's going on? But I don't know. I wish I would have learned a little bit more about that just so I kind of understood what was going on. And they did do pictures, which at the end, which tried to tie everything together, but it didn't do it for me. So, I'm going to keep it at a 4 as well.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering too if they were going to make like a sequel, like or like a prequel or something like that. It might be kind of cool, but I don't know if I want to watch it. So.
I would.
So, okay, cool. Well, thank you very much for listening to us. Remember to follow us on Instagram. We are at ScreamStreamPod. Stop by our website, screamsandstreams.com, where we have information about our episodes, descriptions of our categories, links to our research, our watchability scale, and a page where you can recommend movies you want us to discuss. Please rate, comment on, and subscribe to our show on any of the platforms where you get your podcasts. Until next time, this has been
Chad
and
Mike.
And I'm Sam. Scare you later.